Hi, welcome to the GenX Glam Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I always say, I know there are a lot of choices out there, but you chose to hang out with me for however long it is. I'll take it. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, extra big welcome. If you're coming back, know how much I appreciate you for helping me build, and all your support in the community. All right, let's get into today's video. I'm just getting ready for work. Few things I want to talk about today. Want to talk about how there's already a ton new makeup products that are dropping out there on the market, and there's a few I want to talk about today that I don't have, but I have watched reviews on. I'm going to throw them up on the screen, and I'm going to show some other products that I already have really. I don't know what you've got in your collection, but I know I've already have similar products to these, and I have seen them. Okay, these two products that I want to talk about today, I have seen in my drugstore, and I have resisted the urge to buy, even though they are from two of my favorite brands, just simply because I already have something similar. So they're sticks, all right? And it is hard for me to turn down sticks. I pulled out several. This is one of my Rimmel like multi sticks, like very deep shade. I think this was definitely a mistake when I bought this shade. I don't use this shade a ton, but I did get this on sale, and it's from Rimmel's Kind and Free collection, and it's basically like, you know, a color stick. You can put on your lips, you can put on your cheeks, you can use it all over your face, right? I've got another one here from Milani that I bought over the summer because I was looking, you know, for a shade that might be kind of good, because over the summer I was just kind of wearing like kind of a coral, very fresh, sort of like corally vibe going on if I wore anything. And then here's one of my tried and true. I love this Clinique product. It is their chubby stick. This is in the shape 01 Amped Up Apple. Look at the applicator, all right? So the Covergirl and both L'Oreal, but more so Covergirl. This is what I want to put on my face today. But more so Covergirl has got out on the market new sticks, if you will, and then of course I have this one from Haus Labs. This is the glassy hibiscus, coming in right there, the glassy hibiscus. So I love this color too. Why don't I just come along the bottom? So CoverGirl's come out with sticks. Let's just go back to the Rimmel one. Looks very similar in packaging, and you can get a blush, you can get like a sculpting stick for contouring, and you can get a highlighter stick. Now I have seen reviews for this for the CoverGirl sticks, and they haven't been fantastic. All right, so it's like, if you don't have a stick and you love CoverGirl, I imagine that, you know, the reviews are, oh, it's a little bit patchy, it's a little bit hard to blend. If you don't have one and you want to try one and you love CoverGirl, go for it, right? I'm gonna put a link to one. I'm gonna put one of my Amazon affiliate links because I see Amazon's already got these things online. And the other brand I want to talk about looks very similar, L'Oreal. It's a highlighting stick. It's more of like a highlight. It's being sold as a highlighter and not so much as like a color stick, right? These are all, I would say blush colors, right? That I just swatched. But I mean, Wet n Wild, I don't have it in front of me. Wet n Wild has a product, looks very similar, same, you know, round domed top. And wow, I was just looking through the container, the way it hit the light, and I was like, gosh, I don't have that much. I mean, that is a ton of product that will last me, but I didn't really use this thing all of that much. There's not really a lot of product that comes in this. So I'd be interested to see how much product comes in the CoverGirl ones that are out there. All right, what else have I done? I color corrected this side of my face. No foundation or no tint or anything, just like some of my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish and and I set it with powder, because another thing I wanted to try, so this side under my eyes is not set. I did use my Clinique All About Eye Serum Deep Puffer this morning because I'm feeling pretty puffy. And I've said this before, I keep one of these in my tennis bag because sometimes when it's like really hot out in the summer, this just feels so cool to put, you know, underneath the eye. But I have decided to sacrifice that because I'm not playing a lot of tennis, and tennis season is still pretty far off. As much as I am trying to will summer here, I'm going to give my other one to my son, who has been asking me for under eye puffy dealios, and I've given him a few, but I'm just going to give him this for his skincare kit. He's having some trouble with his, like, he's getting like acne breakouts, so I'm looking for suggestions for a really good acne face wash or acne cream. If anybody's got one, it would be really great. I know, like, what is it, Rocher Posay, they've got a lot of great in dermatology. I've bought that for him in the past, but he is right, he is having a bit of a breakout, so we need to do something. But in the meantime, for his under eye puffiness, I'm going to give him my other one of these Clinique All About Eyes Depuffing Roller Dealios. All right, so one other product I want to talk about before we go and play with this under eye, because I'm gonna try something I saw being done online. I never really thought about putting like a creamy bronzer underneath my eye as my color correcting, but I saw it happen online, so I want to try it with my LYS stick. But the other thing out there that I see, and I don't know if this is in my grocery stores yet, I think I'm gonna go to Shoppers Mart tonight after work and check. It's L'Oreal. Besides the little glow highlighter stick, again, looks similar packaging and similar applicator as that Milani and many others out there in the market. L'Oreal has it's a tint. It's a a highlighting tint. I'm thinking about trying it. It's gotten okay reviews, so stay tuned for that. Oh, and before I go, let's just draw this out. All right, I saw somebody. This is my LYS Creamy Bronzing Stick. It's in the shade No Limits Motivate. Look at this. We're gonna do it. We're going right underneath. And somebody said too, it's like a nice like segue into your bronzer. I drew it that far back. I don't know. Before I blend that out, we had a subby, kind of an odd request, but you know, I try to listen to everybody. Was interested in the jelly shoes that I showed, wanted me to sort of like, yes, they are very, very bendy, so great for packing. You know, if you've got like that little slot in a bag or in your carry-on bag, and you can really, and then they stretch back to their regular shape. These are fantastic water shoes. You know how you get rocks in the water and you can buy water shoes. I wear those when well, those are my evening shoes, but you know, I have pink, you know, this summer I'll probably get another color. I'll wear those when I'm kayaking. In the sense, you know, like I got to step into the water and deal with the rocks and push myself off. I'll wear them just like hanging out, like, you know, just hanging out with the fam at the beach just for the heck of it, you know. It's like instead of a flip-flop or a Havaiana. Yeah, so there they are. They're quite bendy, and you could wear them in the winter as like indoor shoes, right? Instead of wearing slippers or flip-flops. All right, I don't know. What are people thinking about this idea of using a creamy bronzer underneath their eye for some sort of color correcting, and then, you know, it starts to already blend up into you know, blend up into your tempo. So this side I used, again, my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish, and I used a little bit of my Guerlain. Concealer. I don't know if I can, where did you go, Guerlain? Anyway, no, I don't know where it is. And then I set it with powder. This side, we just went in straight up with that LYS stick. I like how, I don't know, I'm such a fan of creamy bronzers. I actually don't mind this. I don't mind it at all. I mean, it's not, you know, that shade, this LYS stick is not a shade that I would normally use as an under eye color corrector. In fact, I'm just gonna put a little bit, because I got to get out of here as usual. I'm in a mad rush, but I wanted to talk about the new Covergirl, not only sculpting stick and Covergirl, blush stick and highlighter stick that's out there, the new L'Oreal sort of glow tint product. I wonder if that's as good or, you know, better than what we've talked about before with the L'Oreal Lumi lotion. And I believe in the Lumi collection, there is also some sort of a foundation, but I've never tried that. If anybody else has tried that, go ahead and weigh in. Before I go, I am going to keep working on my face, not to fear. This side, I actually already put a little bit of shadow on, and I used my mascara today from, the mascara I used today is from Lancome. I never know how to say this. Can we just say Idol? I don't know if I'm supposed to say Idole or Idole. I don't know, but this is a great mascara. I really like it. And you know, I don't like mascaras, but I will go for this one. I will grab for this one. It's really easy for me to apply. It doesn't really clump. I get a little bit of separation, but I don't look fake, so I don't mind that. But anyway, I want to also plug, this is the GenX Glam Gab current giveaway going on. You need to go to that video. You need to, where I introduce this thing, and you need to make a comment in the video, and you subscribe to the channel, have a USA or Canadian mailing address. Closes on the 26th of January, so that's coming up here in a few days. And good luck. All right, I gotta finish my lips. I went in with my lips with my Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in the shade like Hot Gossip, and I just outlined them. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that for a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna set underneath. I'm gonna set underneath this eye like I set underneath that eye, and I'm just gonna go. Like I said, when we color correct, we're going after diminishing our imperfections, okay? Nothing is gonna be erased or permanently removed from our face. So it's like you find a technique and you find products to execute your techniques, you know, that make you feel comfortable in your own skin. I mean, that's all there is. And do I feel comfortable leaving the house with this? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I mean, because you saw me make like the super dark swipe under there. I don't think it turned out all that bad. Although I do need to even out the other side of my cheek with a little bit of the chubby stick from Clinique, and then I went in with a little bit of my Haus Labs Glassy Hibiscus, and then I just blended them together, and I think I'm going to end up going over my face with my Guerlain Meteorites, and maybe a little bit. I have to actually do this eye as well. You know what I used today? I used this Natasha Denoma palette. I think it's the only one I have from that brand, and it came, I'm pretty sure it came in an Ipsy. I just took a really, really light hand. I used like the 3 lightest colors here just to give like a little bit of pop of color. Yeah, and then I went in, I was just like, you know me, I don't have a lot of, I don't have a big desire or skill set to make anything crazy on the lids, because I feel like that's where I show a lot of my age, and that's not a part of my face that I want to draw attention to. So I like to just get those lids like primed a little bit with whatever color corrector or base foundation, whatnot that I'm using, and then just dust them with a little pop of color and sometimes a little bit of a shimmer. I feel like that Natasha Denoma palette gave them a little bit of shimmer. I'm not using any sort of eyeliner today, which isn't a shocker because I don't normally use eyeliner. But boy, that Natasha Denoma formula, I can see why people kind of go gaga over it. It is really nice. It lays down really, really, really nice. All right, I have to work on getting myself out of here, but I I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, I wanted to show you that those jelly shoes do bend. For our subby out there who asked, I think it was Leo, I'm going to go in with this, with my Guerlain powder in soft pink, just to give like a tiny pop of color to my cheeks, down my T-zone, where I normally go for that monochromatic. I gotta be very careful on the lids because I did put that tiny bit of mascara on, and I don't want it to smear. I don't want it to smear even before I leave the house. Going in with my new favorite brush. Love this thing. I love this thing. I'm so happy that I bought 2 of them after they went on sale. This is Essence Super Fluffy Brush, and it feels like a wand to me. I just love it so much. I have 2 of these and extra on top of what this is, because it was $5, and then Essence marked it down to like $3.49, and I'm so glad I jumped in and I bought a couple at that $3.49 price range, and one is definitely going to show up in a giveaway in the near future, but not this week. It's not coming in the skincare bundle. I don't know. It's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to, you know, throw it in some sort of throw it in a giveaway where there's a fair amount of makeup products, not just skincare. I'm gonna set my face with Milani Make It Last. Love this stuff. Feel like it's a great great alternative to Charlotte Tilbury's airbrush filter setting spray. Formula feels really similar to me, and it does hold quite nice. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, that's all we got today. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.